Hi guys, Teacher Julie here with VIPkid. Are you confused at some of the language that VIPkid uses? Well, I am here to help you out. BJT, Beijing time. What time is it in Beijing? All of China is on one time zone, but they still call it Beijing time. PT stands for peak time. This is a time that you'll have a good chance of getting booked. Peak time. Peak squared. Peak power. You will have a very excellent chance of getting booked during PPT times. MC stands for major course. There are 7 levels that VIPkid offers, from level 1 to level 7. Level 1 is also called pre-VIP. Priority booking. If a student wants to schedule you for a class that you don't have open on your schedule, they can priority book you. And you can say, yes, I will go ahead and open up that time slot and teach that student. Or you can say, no, I don't wake up at 3 in the morning. I can't teach that time slot. So a student can request you for a time slot you don't have open. After every class, you need to leave feedback for the parents on how their student did. If you do not leave feedback, you do not get paid. So you want to leave that feedback. You have 24 hours. But if you don't leave feedback within the first 12 hours, your pay reduces by half. So you have 12 hours to leave feedback or you get your pay cut in half, and 24 hours to leave feedback or you get paid nothing. A UA stands for a unit assessment. It is the same thing as class feedback, but for a test. If a parent signs their child up for VIPkid lessons but does not enter a name for their child, it will default to Bao Bao. That just means my baby. So you're going to have to ask that student what their name is. Half the time, you're not going to understand what they're saying. So you just go about your lesson, try really hard to learn their name. But if you can't, in the feedback, just refer to him as Bao Bao. Not the kind that come put out literal fires in your house, but the kind that put out the IT fires that you may have in your classroom. Can't hear your student? Call the fireman. Can't see your student? Call the fireman. Anytime you are having trouble in the class, you call the fireman. There's going to be a button at the top of your screen that says Contact Fireman, and you can choose down the list of the problem that you're having. They will come help you. LP is a learning partner, formerly called a CLP, a Chinese learning partner. They are someone who is assigned to the student, and if the student needs anything or has a problem, they go to their LP, their learning partner. You want them. You want to be a 5-apple teacher. At the end of every class, parents can grade you on how well you did teaching the class. You want 5 apples. The 4-apple club. You are going to get 4 apples at some point or another in your teaching career. Embrace it. Be part of the other teachers that have 4 apples. All of us do. Every one of you will get a 4-apple rating at one time or another. Don't let it get you down. Just move on and be part of the 4-apple club. Stars. These are so important. At the top of every classroom are 5 unfilled stars. As you go throughout the class, give your student a star. Make a big deal about it. They want 5 stars, just like you want 5 apples. Always, always, always find a reason to have your student get 5 stars. They can use these stars to buy things in the VIPkid store. Very important. You can get 5 stars in a 25-minute class. So about every 5 minutes, you have a star. Besides stars, you are going to want to give out a secondary reward system. This could be anything from using a whiteboard and showing students something that they can earn. You get an ice cream. And alternating between stars when they do something good, give them their secondary reward. Realia is just using real objects in the classroom. So if you have to teach apple, you can have a prop of an apple, or realia of a real apple. Hutong. A hutong is a narrow alleyway in China where different food shops are set up. It is the place to be. Now, what does that have to do with VIPkid? There is a page on the portal where you can click onto the hutong, and it's basically like a Facebook type page where you can chat with other teachers and get help to any questions that you have. Lingo Bus. It's the sister to VIPkid. If you have a child that wants to learn Chinese, they should log on to Lingo Bus and take lessons from teachers in China. SIT is a student IT problem. TIT is a teacher internet problem. I did not make up this acronym. Don't shoot the messenger. Stop laughing. Student no-show. It happens. If the student does not show up for class, you still have to wait the 25 minutes. You can just minimize your screen and go onto Facebook or work on your feedback or do something else. Keep your headphones on in case that student pops back in the classroom. If they do not show, you still get paid. If it is a trial class, you only need to stay in the classroom for 15 minutes, but you only get paid half. You have a student named Booked Info Pending. That just means that VIPkid has reserved that time slot on your schedule for a trial student that has not signed up yet. They try to have it so that if a trial student wants a class, they can get in. So a lot of these classes will go unfilled. If they do, you get paid half to sit there for 15 minutes. TNS is a teacher no-show. It happens. You might have an emergency come up or you just sleep in. If you are a teacher no-show, you do not get paid for that class, and VIPkid will penalize your pay. So don't let it happen. But if it does and you had an emergency, you can submit documentation and they may reduce the penalty and not make you pay for that class. SN stands for short notice. If you open up your booking within 24 hours and you get booked, you are considered a short notice booking and you get an extra $2 for that class. Woo! TPR is total physical response. Basically, you are making up sign language to help that student understand what you are trying to say. So, if you want the student to repeat after you, put a hand to your ear so that they know you want them to answer you. If you are teaching the word run, pretend like you are running. Incidental language is using too many words. Here is an example of incidental language. Okay, Sarah, good job. Now we're going to go to the next slide. Click. Oh, look, on this slide, we're going to look at the camel. Do you see the camel? Let's circle him. He's in the lower right-hand corner. Okay, too many words. You don't need all that transition talk. These students are learning English. English is hard. Cut out the incidental language. You don't say, okay, now we're going to. No, just go and do. Okay, so click. Sarah, look. Camel. Circle. Camel. Good job. Much easier. VIPkid will offer workshops that you can sign up through online to learn how to do different things and become a better teacher. You want to improve your time management? You want to learn how to explain phonics better to your students? Take a workshop. Thanks for watching. If you're thinking of being a VIPkid teacher, please use my referral code and I will be your mentor and help you with any questions that you have. Thank you. Have a great day.